in fructose.
You see, the only two words we heard most in 2020, apart from, of course,
Coronavirus!
is chloeting. And listen, with whatever is happening in the world right now, whether we like it or not, I have a feeling that home workouts are here to stay. Well, they're the safest bet, at least. Now, one such example of a video series or YouTube channel that took the world of home workouts by a storm is
Chloeting.
chloeting. Specifically the chloeting 2-week shred program. For those of you who have heard of Chloe or her program, stick around because I'm clearly not just reviewing a video this time for you. I actually ended up doing the damn thing myself. And for those of you who haven't heard of Chloe or her program, Chloeting is a trainer. She's a fitness influencer with over 17 million followers, known most widely for her 10-minute fat burn workouts and toning programs. Now, very important before we begin, on the off chance that you and I haven't met before, the polite thing to do always is introductions first. Hi, I'm Prachipuri. I'm a health and nutrition consultant. I'm a coach. Prior to doing this challenge, I'd already lost 60 kilos of weight myself, and you can find some of that evidence right here on my Instagram. What I do with this review series is we take a look at your favorite celebrities, YouTubers, in hopes to find if what they're saying in terms of fitness advice, diet tips is scientifically true or not. And with that, I welcome you to the review of Chloe.
A lot of people always say
ab exercises don't give you abs.
like it doesn't help you to burn fat. But if you do it after your fasted walk, girl, you're gonna burn, or guys, you're gonna burn lots of fat.
Hold on to your seats because I'm about to burst one of the biggest myths of fat loss. See, strictly scientifically speaking, there is no such thing as spot reduction. Now, what does that mean, Prachi? What that means is that it is biologically impossible to lose fat from one targeted place in the body. Now, obviously, that also means that all of this and
कैसा लगेगा अगर आप अपना अतिरिक्त वजन सिर्फ 50 मिनट में कम कर पाए? वेल इम्प्रूव पर्सनल स्लिम सोना बेड.
Shut up.
now,
Let me explain to you how the human body works.
to put it simply, and think of it this way, depending on various factors, primarily your genetics, the body kind of decides on its own which part you lose fat from first and last. In my part of the world, the tendency is for more males to have bigger upper bodies, so think bigger bellies, and the women to hold more lower body fat. Those are generally the respective problem areas, but it may very well vary from person to person. What you need to know, nevertheless, is that while you can selectively build muscle at a certain place, like I said, the same is just not possible when it comes to losing fat. So bottom line, all the ab exercises won't necessarily make you burn belly fat, and all of this will not do much for your arms or anything else. Now, sure, the science says spot reduction is not possible, and I say spot reduction is not possible, but you know who else does? Chloe herself. If you notice and read the description on any of her videos, it clearly says targeting fat loss is not scientifically proven, and just for mentioning that, I say, well done, Chloe. See, she's not the only influencer who uses such terms, right? I know what you're thinking. Literally every other workout video, fitness influencer says get abs, toned arms, flat belly, and so on. But what they don't tell you is that using such terms, in Chloe's words, it's just clickbait. It's marketing.
This is business.
Now, the reason I praised Chloe is because she at least has the decency to mention it on every video in her channel, and for that I must commend her. Well done. Let's move on.
Let's talk about morning workouts first. And when I say morning workouts, I mean workouts before breakfast. One of the easiest exercises you can do in the morning is fasted cardio. So it's basically going out for a walk, a fasted walk. You're already in that fat burning zone, guys. Like, just take advantage of that. Do some ab exercises, body moving, and just, get your lymphatic system moving.
You know, you're really cute, but I don't know what you're saying.
There's no scientifically proven advantage to working out in the morning versus in the evening. Your body is in no special fat burning zone at that time. Empty stomach cardio is not somehow better or more effective than working out in a fed state or after having eaten. See, your time of workout should be dependent entirely on your convenience, your lifestyle. I always say getting the workout done is way more important than when it gets done. Let's see more.
Fruits are very high in fructose.
No. Come on, Chloe. But doesn't she eat fruit herself? No, not this one. Fruit does not make you fat, but bananas and mangoes are no exception to this. Of course, fruits are an extremely rich source of micronutrients, fiber, fairly low calorie across the board. In fact, if strategically used, they may very well act as an effective solution to your sweet cravings, to your sugar cravings. Again, a popular misconception that's floated is that fructose, the natural sugar present in food, is processed in the body the same way sucrose or white sugar is. And well, without getting too much into the science of it, that's just not the case. I mean, it seems pretty commonsensical to me. Have you ever heard of anyone being fat from eating way too many apples or watermelon? Well, I'm not sure why Chloe would say this, because clearly on several occasions in her own What I Eat in a Day videos, one can see her eating bananas and berries on the daily. I mean, perhaps this is an older clip, I'm not sure. I mean, I would like to believe that she's changed her mind. But if you'd like me to review one of her What I Eat in a Day videos, leave it in the comments. I promise I'll get around to it. Bottom line, eat your fruit, please.
So I personally really like intermittent fasting because I don't have to restrict my calories to lose weight.
I've made an entire video reviewing intermittent fasting as a diet, as an eating protocol, and that video should answer all your questions about intermittent fasting, and I encourage you to watch that. But long story short, intermittent fasting is an excellent eating strategy, but it is just a tool. Unfortunately, there is no scientific evidence to prove that it has any magical effects on fat loss. Always remember, calorie deficit is the name of the game. Now, you know what? Let's pause. Instead of moving on in this video or just hopping to another one, I'm inclined to zoom out for a bit. We're going to run a simple YouTube search. Let's just type chloeting and see what shows up. Yes? Okay, let's see. Get abs in 2 weeks, 10-minute toned arms workout, tiny waist and run. Okay, enough. You get the general idea. And honestly, the first unfiltered thought in my head when I read get abs and flat stomach from doing one workout or even in 2 weeks, I thought,
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
in fact, to any logical, intelligent human being, this would sound unrealistic, far-fetched. I suppose the logical question that would follow is, Prachi, देखो एक तो we can't selectively lose fat from one place in the body. On top of that, if a 10-minute workout or a 2-week program is not enough to get abs or flat stomach, then
What is the purpose of life?
what's the point? Should we not do these workouts? The simple answer is, well, no. You still should do these workouts. Now, listen, let me paint this picture for you. Bear with me for a minute. What happens is you start working out, yeah, fully motivated because you want to get rid of that belly fat, for example. Now, after just 1 or 2 workouts or even 2 weeks of religiously doing everything right, you see that you still may not have lost belly fat. But what you will certainly lose at that point is motivation. Yeah, I'm doing so much, but if nothing's happening to this bloody stubborn fat, then what's the point? And as a result of this thought, you give up. Not just on these workouts, but you might get frustrated or disappointed enough to stop working out altogether. And full disclosure, this was me in the past. Does this sound relatable? And this is where I, as a former overweight person, but more importantly as a coach, this is where I step in and tell you that the solution is to not stop doing these workouts. The solution is to manage expectations. See, anytime you do these exercises, you may not be burning belly fat directly, but what you are most certainly burning are calories. So sure, you may not see the results instantly on your stomach, but perhaps after 2 weeks of doing this, you find that maybe your legs are more shapely, more toned, maybe your face is slimmer. 1 or 2 months of continuing to do this, you see that little by little, your belly fat starts to go away too. The point is, see, 2 weeks may not be enough to get and see abs. That much is true. But 2 weeks is certainly long enough to build a habit. When Chloe says 2 weeks, you can either choose to say, this is unrealistic, I won't do this, or you can use it to your advantage. Choose to realize that the power of these 7-day, 2 weeks, 37-day plans lies not in the results that they promise in the intended time. The true power lies in making the results seem more approachable, easier, more doable to your brain. Use that initial burst of energy and in those 2 weeks, build a routine around working out at roughly a fixed time every day. Even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes, at least start there. And there's no doubt in my mind that you will eventually see the results you're looking for. Yes? Does that mean you'll do it? Promise? Done. Now, I know the only real thing you want to know is how much weight did you lose, Prachi? But I wouldn't be me if I didn't give you all the material information, all the important information first. So here's how you get started on the 2-week shred program. In the 2-week shred program, you have 14 workouts and it's formulated so as to cover all body parts. You can find all of the videos either on Chloe's website or YouTube channel. Now these are follow along exercise videos, so you can place your phone, tablet, laptop on the side and be instructed through a pre-recorded video. Doing this over a period of 14 days, you'll find that some workouts may become repetitive and some workouts are definitely more challenging than others. Now, back to how much weight did you lose? See, when due to coronavirus, we had to switch from working out in our fancy gyms to working out by ourselves. All of us, including me, we weren't really sure what we would do as exercise at home. So while I didn't go into this looking to lose weight, as far as results go, in 2 weeks, I was able to lose roughly between 1.5 and 1.8 kilos. While I attribute only 50% of that to the workouts. The main thing that the 2-week shred program gave me was a structure. 3 things I did while on the program, and this is what I recommend you do if you get started, is number 1, don't just mindlessly perform the exercises. Learn. Identify the exercises, the movements you like. Learn how to perform them with correct form or posture. For example, I still remember that one exercise from the arms workout that was really good. That one ab exercise that really made me feel the burn. Remember them so you can use them. Do them again later in the future. Number 2, ask a friend or family member to do this with you. Not only will it make the workouts more fun, but it will create accountability, help you stay disciplined over the course of those 2 weeks. Number 3, take advantage of the community. The fact that Chloe has millions of followers must also mean that a large percentage of those people have done or are starting the 2-week shred program now. Read the comments, interact, see what worked for those people and use all of it to your advantage. In fact, you can do the same on the comments of this video, and I and everyone else on our channel who has done the program will be more than happy to guide you. Moving on to what I attribute the rest, the remaining 50% of my success in the program to. And it's not surprising at all that all of it has to do with food, my diet, what I ate while I was on the program. And see, thanks to the lockdown, all of our ordering in and going out to eat had reduced drastically. So that's one. Now, seeing as the program is for beginners and people looking to restart their fitness regime, if you are one of those people, you will get most of your results, as I did, from doing just one thing, and that thing is called portion control. What does that look like, Prachi? You've been eating, let's say, 5 to 6 rotis a day. Drop it down to 4. You've been drinking tea with 2 tablespoons of sugar. Drop it down to 1. Then eventually even substitute the sugar for a 0-calorie natural sweetener such as stevia, sugar-free natura. The only thing you need to do to begin with and get results is reduce the amount, the quantity of food you're eating by a small percentage. You do that with the workouts, buddy, you're set. Which brings me to our last point for today. Prachi, should I do the 2-week shred program? Now, 3 specific reasons why I did the challenge, and you'll have my blessing if you do too, is 1, they're quick. None of the workouts are longer than 15 to 13 minutes. And what that does is it effectively robs you of the opportunity to give the "I don't have time" excuse. Number 2, they're easy. Like I said, for a beginner or somebody who's looking to restart their fitness journey, the workouts are neither too advanced nor too difficult, hence ideal for majority of the population. Number 3, listen, they're bloody fun. Listen, in addition to the fact that she has a full library of almost all various kinds of workouts and that they're all free, the truth is that Chloe is just extremely likable, and often we forget how much of a role that plays in our motivation to get the task done. You performed the best in classes where you liked the teacher, didn't you? That should be a criterion for all the teachers, mentors, trainers, coaches you pick too. Should it not? Chalo. With that, we've come to the end of the review of chloeting. Listen, it was an absolute pleasure doing this for you. When you know the drill, don't leave without hitting that subscribe button. Like the video only if you liked the video. No stress. And I will see you later.